Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm here to give you my thoughts on the upcoming game against Sheffield United versus Luton Town. For me, this game goes one or two ways. Sheffield United absolutely dominate us and walk away with a 3-4-0 win, or somehow Luton, we get a 1-0 snatch and grab and we walk away with 3 points. I don't see any in between, especially with the way both sides have performed over the last couple of matches. And it is the Championship. I know anything can happen, but I'm going into this game with no confidence at all. We're playing a side that are currently unbeaten in the Championship. They've beaten some good teams. They're on good form. Confidence is high. They've got the momentum. Whereas Luton, as already stated by our own manager, we don't have the confidence. We're lacking a little bit of belief, and the only way that actually improves is by winning games of football or changing your manager, and I don't see any of those two things happening on Saturday. The worrying thing is, even if Luton were at some point in the game go 1-0 up or go ahead in the match, I just don't think the players have got the confidence to defend for their lives and manage to hold on for the win, despite proving that we can do that in 2 previous games so far this season, against Portsmouth and also against Millwall. But it worries me, it really does. With the way we've been playing, we're gifting teams opportunities, and when Sheffield United have got someone like Gustavo Hammer in their side, I feel like he's going to walk into this game, and he always performs really well against Luton, going, well, how many goals am I going to score today? I think Sheffield United have a bit of everything about them this year. I think they've rebuilt quite well in the summer. A lot of people were saying that they weren't going to get into the playoffs. I actually thought that was just stupid, because the players they were signing were actually really good players. And they already had good players at the club. It was just they were really underperforming, especially in the Premier League. As we all know, we were there with them. But the last 2 times we've played Sheffield United, we have beaten them at their own place. But do I see a repeat? I would love a repeat. I'm actually going to the game. It's actually going to be my actual first proper visit going to Sheffield United. And I would like to see 3 points. And we go into the international break on the back of a win. And go into the derby game after international break with a bit of form. I know form goes completely out of the window in a derby game, but if we lose against Sheffield United and go into that game, I feel like the confidence is going to be at an all-time low. Despite what I said in my last video about wanting Edwards to leave the football club, I'm still going to support the boys, still going to keep turning up, doing my bit as a fan, and, you know, just hoping that Luton can somehow turn it around. I do want Edwards to try and turn it around, but I've kind of got to the point now when I've had enough. I'm fed up with the stubbornness. I'm fed up with the 3 at the back. I just want it to go now. I feel like there's a time to play it, there's a time not to play it, and right now we're playing a system that's just not benefiting the group of players. I feel like it is time to change it to a back 4 and, you know, and change it up a little bit, but I just don't know if we are going to do that. I think the players, for me, look confused. I think they overcomplicate certain things. We need to go back to the basics of football and go from there. I don't think we're going to do that against Sheffield United, because they are a good team, but we have to see what happens. But I am really concerned, guys. This could be quite an embarrassing scoreline. I'm saying it now so I can kind of expect it, and then when it does happen, if it does happen, then it doesn't hurt as much. So it's kind of already in the head. But I just feel like I've got no confidence is basically what I'm trying to say. Especially from the last 3 games. The last 3 games is what's doing it for me. The way we performed against Sheffield Wednesday when they had 11 men. We only got going when they had 10. We kind of maybe need a little bit of luck in this game against Sheffield United in order to maybe try and win. The way we performed against Oxford, I thought was poor. They could have scored 4 or 5 goals. The way Plymouth, we played against them, they could have scored 4 or 5 goals. You do that against a side that's got better players, and Sheffield United do have better players than the 3 teams which I've just mentioned. You're going to get punished heavily. you're playing against players that got a better finishing, better at passing, better skills, better dribbling. I also think Wilder's a very good coach. You look at his career and what he's achieved in the game. You don't go from non-league all the way to the Premier League if you're an average manager. You've got to have something about you. So tactically, he knows how to win games. He knows how to win promotions as well. So yeah, it just worries me completely in this game. So look, I don't know what's going to happen. I hope we can do something. I hope Chong is back. I hope Morris is back. That will strengthen us really well. I also hope Tom Krause is available for selection after having a knock during the game against Oxford. I hope Moses, if he is going to play, he plays further forward, because I feel like as a right wing back, he's very limited to what he can do. And I feel like sides like Sheffield United, they'll just take full advantage of their wide attacking players and just try and cause us all sorts of problems. I looked at their bench. Their bench is very strong as well. So if things are not going with their starting 11, the players they can bring on off the bench is quite concerning. So look, it's going to be a long afternoon. It's not going to be easy whatsoever. My score prediction, I'm going with a 3-0 Sheffield United win. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'm trying to be positive, but until I see something positive, then I can change my mood a little bit. But right now, I'm not looking forward to it. We kind of need international break again to kind of like let us regroup a little bit and go again when we come back from it in the derby game. But then that game, anything can happen in a derby match, man. Anything can happen. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think down in the comments. It would be absolutely brilliant if Elijah can actually get on the score sheet. The quicker he scores, the better, because it is hurting us a little bit, but he is causing teams a lot of problems. And I really hope Brown as well, he gets a goal. I hope all of our strikers can just hurry up and score, so then they can boost their confidence up, because obviously going forward, it's not clicking up top. It needs to be clicking a little bit better. Set pieces need to be a bit better as well. And yeah, just hopefully, fingers crossed, we walk away with 3 points at Sheffield United.